everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a JellyCat inspired whole lemon. So what you'll need to do first is you'll need to tear off a large piece of yellow wool. You're then going to roll this up into a rough kind of oval shape there. We want to start getting the base of this lemon shape. If you don't think it's big enough, you can always wrap some more wool around it to increase the size. Taking your felting needle and a base, so that can be a brush mat or a foam mat, you're going to start felting the lemon into its shape. You want to make sure that you keep on moving the shape around. We want to try to felt from all sides. If you felt just from one side, it will go quite flat, so keep on moving your wool around. The more you needle felt, the firmer and smaller the shape will get. This may take some time to get the shape and size that you want, and also the more you work it, the smoother it will get. So as you can see here, I've felted a little bit more at either end to try to get that classic lemon shape. I'm now going to work on the face. So take a very small amount of black roving wool, remember to tear and rip rather than cut, and roll this in your hands to create a small ball shape. Do the same thing for the second ball. This friction in your hands will felt it slightly together to make the eye. We're then going to use the felting needle to attach the eyes onto the lemon. There's no glue needed, just the felting needle. For the mouth, we're going to do something similar as we did with the eyes. So we're going to take a tiny piece of black wool and we're going to roll and twist in our fingers to make more of a strand or a very kind of thin sausage shape. Again, we're going to use the felting needle to attach the mouth onto the lemon. Now you can decide what expression you would like the lemon to have. It can be smiling, frowning, surprised. So decide what you'd like the eyes to look like and what you'd like the mouth to look like. You could always add eyebrows or little rosy cheeks as well. Once you're happy with the face, we're going to work on the green leaf. Taking a smaller portion of your green wool, you're going to roll it up again in a kind of rough oval shape. We're then going to take our felting needle and base and start to felt it into a rough leaf shape. Use the needle to shape the leaf and make sure you've got a little bit more of a pointed end. Make sure you flip your leaf over several times because the bottom will be a little bit fuzzy, so we need to needle felt both sides to make it nice and firm and smooth. Once you're happy with the shape of your leaf, we can add some more details inside. I'm going to make a line down the middle of my leaf. You can do that by using your felting needle and go back over the same line again and again. This will create a valley or a little dent in the centre of your leaf, which is great for added details. You can even expand this and create further little veins through your leaf. We're now going to work on the stem. I take a small amount of brown wool and I roll this up into a rough sausage shape. I then use the felting needle to slightly felt it together to make it a bit firmer. Every now and then I like to try to roll the stem in my hands to make it a bit firmer and smoother. Once you're happy with the stem, we're going to attach that to the top of our lemon. So again, we're going to be using our felting needle, no glue is necessary, and we're going to attach just the bottom of the stem onto the top of the lemon. Make sure you felt this securely. Now we're going to do the same thing with the leaf. We're going to use the felting needle to attach the leaf right near the top between the stem and the lemon itself. In order to attach a keyring, I use a sewing needle to create a small hole at the top of the lemon. You can decide where you want to attach it. I push the needle through and wiggle it around a few times to create a hole. I then open up a split ring and I slide it through the hole that we have just created. I then slide a keyring onto the split ring and use some round nose pliers to help close it up to attach the keyring on. If you want any extra details on the face like I've done here, I decided to add some white highlights onto the eye. I took a very tiny amount of white wool and I rolled this in my hands to create a small ball. I then attached this onto the eye using my felting needle. I like to make sure it's slightly off-centered. I then do exactly the same for the second eye. And there you have your lovely JellyCat-inspired needle felt whole lemon. This is absolutely perfect to attach onto a bag or set of keys. Thank you so much for watching and let me know what you'd like to see me needle felt next.